We're going to nationals.
We are. I can't believe it.
Oh, I can. Because you've got it. I mean, whatever it is, you've got it. We are going to make history. You ready for it? Of course you are. Come on.
Ah, the man himself. Okay, so someone needs to represent our department at the finance meeting today. That great honour has been bestowed upon yourself.
Me?
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
No, I'm not a consultant. I'm not across the budget.
Yeah, which is why I've drawn up a report you can use as a reference.
No, please, Ethan, I hate things like this.
I know, I'm sorry, but I've got an appraisal this afternoon and there really is no one else. You always say you want more responsibility, so time to rise to the occasion. Oh, BD.
You okay? You look like you're gonna throw up.
Okay, thank you. All right, we've got an RTC, male motorcyclist, 7 minutes away.
Rash, can I have you in Bay 5, please? This is a deal. Safe. He's 52 and he's hurt his arm.
Rashid?
Wait, you two know each other?
Yeah, Mr. Safey was my track and field coach at sixth form.
Oh, really?
Hard to believe, right?
Or was he any good?
Yeah, you could say that. Rashid here was up for national team. 400 metres.
Did you make it into the team?
No, injury.
I heard you'd gone into medicine. Is he any good?
No, I'm joking. He's brilliant.
So, what happened? How'd you hurt your arm?
Fell.
You fell? Passing out or tripping?
Tripping.
Did you hurt your head or neck?
No, I'm fine. Just, if you could patch my arm up, then I can get out of your hair.
Okay, could you move your arm for me? Like this? And then like this? Is there a normal sensation in your hands and wrist?
Yeah. Hurts a bit.
We'll book you in for an x-ray, check for a possible fracture, and do some bloods too. Robin here can talk you through it. Excuse me.
So, here, consultant.
Hi.
Hey, this is Ted Marsden, 29 years old. At 13:30, came off his motorbike at 60 miles per hour. Suspected sternal fracture and multiple rib fractures with possible flail on the left.
Okay.
He's been unstable with a BP of 70 systolic, rest 28, SATs 94%. He's been really cold and clammy with GCS 15 throughout.
Bay 3, please.
Spinal precautions in place. It was an effort to get IV access, but he's had 1 gram TXA, 10 milligrams of morphine IV.
Okay, thank you, Phoenicia. Let's see what the primary survey gives us then, but we'll pay close attention to the chest and the need for any urgent thoracostomies, yeah?
All right, on lift. Ready, brace, lift.
Tina, can we get another line in and set up 2 units of ONEG and a TXA infusion, please?
Yeah.
Can we check the pelvic splint and another 10 of morphine? All right, we'll activate the major hemorrhage protocol.
Hi Ted, I'm Tina and I'm a nurse. I'll put another needle in your arm and take some blood, okay?
Millie,
What's that?
fiance.
Oh, dark hair and gorgeous?
Yeah.
All right, well, she's here and we'll update her soon, don't you worry. Have you chosen the wedding song yet?
Nah. Can't agree.
Can we keep the blood going while he's in the scanner, yeah?
Is that you?
Yeah.
You said you were something of a prodigy.
Well, wasn't meant to be.
It must have been hard when you injured yourself, but for both of you.
Robin, it's so strange seeing him like this. Back then he was fierce. Every day he'd be up at 6 a.m, he'd go for a run, go to work, then back to training in the evenings. He was non-stop. Now look at him.
He's totally jaundiced, and there's clearly something more going on. So if it's too difficult for personal reasons...
No, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah, let's do it.
Oh. He went to the toilet, but that was like 15 minutes ago.
Millie was just asking after you. She's just getting a cuppa now.
Great.
Definitely worth letting her have that Ed Sheeran song for your wedding, I think.
I will.
Wise man. I'm partial to a bit of romantic ginge myself.
Oh. Oh.
Ted?
Oh. He's having a run of VT.
I can feel a central pulse.
Oh.
How you doing, Ted?
Oh.
Could you check the potassium on the gas, please?
It's 4.5.
Must be bruising around the heart. Okay, I haven't got a pulse. He's in PEA. Let's start compressions. I'll do thoracostomies.
Adil, stop! What are you doing?
My arm's better.
Your arm's the least of my worries right now. You're not well. You need to come back. You're jaundiced. We need to investigate.
Investigate. Save it. I'll tell you what they're going to find. Pancreatic cancer.
Pancreatic cancer?
Yeah, you heard.
Whoa, you can't just say something like that and walk away. What treatment are you having?
None. There's no point.
Of course there is. Depending on what stage you are, there's chemo. There's all kinds of treatments now, immunotherapy trials.
What for? I'm not interested. I've got nothing left to live for anyway.
What are you talking about? When did you start drinking? Like this?
A long time ago.
Adele, where are you going?
Home. Or as I like to call it, the pub.
Please, you're gonna drink yourself to death.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan.
Adele, just
Don't. Please.
Rash, you're needed in peds.
Okay. I've evacuated all of the pericardial blood, but the heart's empty. There's not a flicker of fibrillation. There's nothing more we can do, so let's stop. Thank you, everyone. Time of death, 15:15.
Tina, do we know if there's a next of kin? Tina? Next of kin?
Yeah. His fiancée, Millie. She's in their relative's room. I can tell her if it helps.
Okay, thank you.
You never know. He might have a change of heart.
Adele, I doubt it. Brings new definition to the word stubborn.
For what it's worth, his blood results are back.
Ah, thanks. A finance meeting, great.
Right, let's dive into it. Dr. Hardy?
No, sorry. Dr. Hardy was unable to attend. I'm Dr. Masson.
Great. So not only are the ED hemorrhaging money, but they also sent a junior doctor to a consultant meeting. I don't need to remind you that in the time of COVID, budgets have been cut to the bone. How can you justify your department's overspend on agency staff when numbers have been on the decline since we opened the SDCs and alternative streaming pathways? Dr. Massoum.
Yes. I've got some figures here showing staff absence numbers and our issues with retention.
Yes. If you've got it in you to enlighten us, we'd be very grateful.
Actually, forget the figures. We know this. We all think the most efficient way to make savings within the department is to make sure staff feel valued. Because when people feel looked after and safe in their working environment, they're more likely to stay. And this will improve staff retention figures and reduce costs going on retraining new staff all the time. And while we're at it, it would really help if the ED could have the same enhanced pay rates as the ICU team have. There you go. Food for thought.
Right, well, thank you. You've raised some interesting points. We'll be sure to look into it. So, moving on.
It's not cancer.
Excuse me?
He said he had pancreatic cancer. Abdominal pain and jaundice are common, but his calcium levels aren't raised. I let him down before. I can't do it again. Excuse me, I have to go.
Dr. Masood.
Come on, one more, I promise.
Oh, excuse me. I know him. Can I just have a minute?
Yeah, all right. Get him home.
Thank you very much.
Adil, no. Adil, get away from the bar.
Have a drink with me.
You need to stop this.
I've told you already. I've no reason to.
Okay, well, for a start, I don't think you have cancer. Your symptoms don't check out. Your calcium levels aren't raised, and the diagnosis isn't in your notes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we need to run some more tests.
Okay, let's have a drink to that then.
Please, stop.
It's all right. I get it. You think I'm drinking because of the cancer, but I'm not. Know my wife? Well, she left me because I'm a failure. My biggest achievement in life is having a very, very long line of failures, of which you, young man, have the honour of being the first.
You haven't failed.
You know, all my life, as far back as I can remember, all I wanted to be was an athlete. But I wasn't good enough. And then, you came along. And you had all these skills and attributes that I didn't have. And you could have made it. You could have gone all the way. The first ever British Asian 400-metre gold medalist. That would have been a fine thing. But then I pushed you too hard. And then the injury, I blew it.
No, that injury had nothing to do with you. I didn't have it in me. The workouts, the early mornings, I was always tired. I had no life, no real mates.
Those are the sacrifices you make.
I know, but I couldn't make them. I just wanted to be a normal teenager, go out and get trashed. The night before that last training session, there was this girl at my sixth form. She threw a party. Everyone said she fancied me, so I went. I came to that last training session, I was completely hungover. Dehydrated, I hadn't slept. That's why I went out on my knee. Adil, it was me, not you. I think it was just too much for me.
I should have known. A good coach would have known.
You were a good coach.
I failed as a runner. Failed as a husband. And I failed you as a mentor.
No. You taught me so much. You taught me to dig deep, to keep going, to push through pain, to work hard. You taught me all of that, and that didn't go to waste. That's what got me through med school. That's what gets me through. Adil, it's why I'm here. I know you'd have never given up on me. I'm sorry I let you down. But I'm not going to give up on you. So please, let me help you. Adil.
Okay, it looks as though there's a large gallstone obstructing your common bile duct. Let's get some morphine and some fluids, and let's let Gastro know we'll need to book him in for an ERCP. Then we'll move you out of here.
I'm just gonna put a line in, okay, Adele?
Yeah.
Your liver's not enlarged or structurally abnormal. You're not dying, Adil.
I heard the words pancreatic cancer and...
You feared the worst and jumped to conclusions.
I asked the nurses to call detox places. There might be a bed for you in Wentham in a few days. And maybe consider calling your wife. I think she'd want to know what's going on. Dill, you were a great coach. Be ashamed to waste that.
Rashid, you didn't let me down.